Hey guys! So, for all of you who are craving something sweet and that little sweet tooth of yours is having a tingle, we have just the recipe for you. Today we will be making jam fingers, or also known as jam squares. Let's get baking. This is such a quick, delicious recipe, and the nice thing about this recipe is it yields a lot of jam squares. So more for yourself or more to give away to others. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna put in half a cup of butter, and what I'm gonna do is just like cut it up into little pieces, so little cubies, and put that in my bowl. Now the best thing about baking is really getting your hands into it. It makes you feel, it's therapeutic really. After a long week and all the work that you've been doing, just being in the kitchen and making something and creating something and sharing it with people you love, it's just so therapeutic. That's my favorite part of cooking and baking. So to half a cup of butter, we are gonna add 2 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of baking powder. In that goes. And what you're gonna do is just give it a quick stir so it just comes together. And now it's time to get your hands in there and to bring it all together to make a lovely, soft, smooth dough. So as you can see, there's a nice fluffy sort of mixture that's already formed. So to that, with my dirty hands, I'm gonna put in 1 egg that's just been whisked, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And again, I'm gonna bring that all together and get in there. Oh, this is gonna be good. It's already getting quite sticky, and I can already see that my dough is forming, and that's what I wanna see. That's perfect. And voila! We've got a perfectly kneaded dough. It's kind of like a cookie shortbread vibe, and what we're gonna do now is put it all together. So the first thing I'm gonna do is divide this into about 2/3 and 1/3. So we've got 2/3 of the dough here and 1/3 of the dough here. It's not very accurate, but hey. And what we're gonna do here is place some wax paper at the bottom of a baking dish, and take the 2/3 of the dough and just press it out nicely into our baking tray, just like that. So guys, now that I've pressed it down into my baking tray, the next step is scooping on copious amounts of jam. Yummy! So you can use any jam you want. I love strawberry jam, so that's what I'm using. And try not to put it too much towards the edge, because then it's just gonna kind of like squeeze out once it bakes. So keep it kind of to the center. And I'm using about 3-4 tablespoons of jam, but if you like it a bit sweeter, then you can add more. And now guys, to finish it all off, remember the little third of dough that we kept behind? All we're gonna do is grate that over, and that's gonna kind of seal the entire cookie with this extra dough. I'm using a very fine grater. That's just because I don't have another one. But maybe you can use a thicker grater, and then the little pieces can be thicker too. And we are officially done. Yay, that took me forever because I've got an insy bitsy little grater. I need to actually get a better one. Okay, so I'm done with this, and I'm gonna pop that into a preheated oven at 175 degrees for about 20 minutes, and let that beauty cook up nicely so that we can have it with some tea in a bit. Guys, our jam squares are just out the oven, and they are smelling and looking delish. So what I'm gonna do is just take it out. Ooh, and give it a quick cut. They're actually not that cool just yet, so wait for them to cool for about 15 or 20 minutes, and then you can cut them up into the little squares. I am gonna give it a try. So good. Please give it a try. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and keep watching our films. Bye bye.